What's going on, everybody? Room 3 Entertainment. My name is Kill. I got my co-host here, vice versa. We got a special guest in the building today. Please introduce yourself, sir.
STACKSMADEIT, man. What's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all for having me on this, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hardest beat maker in Florida, man. Y'all can tap in with me. Mr. Everything you need. Talk to me, guys. What's going on?
So, Stacks, I know you've been producing for a while, right? How long ago did you first start making beats?
How long ago was I what?
How long ago were you making beats?
How long was I making beats?
Yeah.
It's about to come up 6 years. 6 years. Yeah, since I was 16, yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So I started really when I was 16, and I'm 22. So it's about to be 6 years doing that. Going crazy and strong. As the years go on, I just feel like I'm just being more and more motivated to make more stuff and expand,
What would you say is the biggest thing, the biggest lesson you would tell yourself when you first started making beats as a person that's done it for 6 years? What's the biggest piece of advice you would give yourself 6 years ago when you started?
To enjoy every second of the process, really. Like, you're just doing, I really want to tell myself anything because I knew from the jump, like, what I kind of wanted. Like, I always knew, like, once I, like, understood FL Studio, I'm going to get what I want. Like, yeah, I just want to make a hard beat. That's how it started. Like, I just want to make hard beats, understood the program. Then once you make one, then it's like, 2, 300, 500, then just to where we point now, where I got a whole business around what I do and sell beats. It became a skill.
Okay.
What else?
So, 6 years in the making. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 years?
In the next 6 years, I feel like the way I've been explaining to my family, like I'm kind of going like a DJ Khaled route, instead of before the dream was like I just want to be in the studio, that was the vision, really just I just want to be in the studio. I always thought studios were cool and do that, but now it's like I want to really make more money doing what I want to do, work on my projects in my way and be compensated for bringing value to the project and people's around me and my network, using all kind of my tools instead of just everything's about me. It's kind of about a team now, outsourcing engineering, beat producing, a whole bunch of stuff like that, to songwriting and just artist development in general, really. Music videos, we dive on everything, man.
So with all that in mind, what is the hardest part about this journey?
Staying focused. That's really the hardest part of any journey, man. Staying disciplined and consistent. Discipline, consistency, and persistency is the key. That's really the three words, the three big words I can tell you. You gotta always stay true to it if this is really what you want. And I decided this is what I want in music. I love the music to death. I'm gonna make beats till I die.
Do you struggle often with that?
It's a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie to you. Time to time, I feel more motivated. Times like now, where life is going great, just all around. It's really easy to make beats. Time to time, I've been getting really busy, and I have the production's been going down, but when I do make beats, the qualities go up. You get me? Because I'm getting more inspiration.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, but I don't stress about it. People make it a thing I gotta make a beat every day. Hey, this week sometimes I don't make a beat in a week. But when I make that one beat too, I come with a whole bunch of inspiration, and that's where I get really high quality production now. So I don't really stress about it.
That's interesting you say that, because I was literally about to ask you, where do you think your biggest source of inspiration as far as producing comes from?
I use inspiration from a lot of things. Of course, my background. My father was a DJ of 20 years. My uncle was a sound engineer. He still is. He has a company around it where I did a lot of festivals, helped them prepare, and I used to hang with engineers and stuff like that. And that's how I understand sound quality before I was even making beats. Because I used to hang around them with the mixers. We used to play around with the EQs and the festivals. My pops and his brother, But nowadays they're doing their own thing, so life changed, but it's for good things. Now we all doing better. I'm doing music in my own way, you know, like how it started. It's more like you want to be like your pops, but not exactly like your pops kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because he was a DJ, and everybody's like, how come you ain't want to be a DJ or take over the business of sound engineering? Like, you know, because they was kind of trying to prepare me for that. I'm like, nah, I want to go my own way. Like, you know, something I'm going to be really passionate about. Because, you know, an industry that I really believe in kind of thing. Because I feel like the whole disc jockey is kind of going down, like the industry.
That's
you know,
interesting.
definitely.
Follow-up question then. What would you say is the industry that's going up now? If it's not disc jockeying, as far as music goes, where do you see the biggest amount of income coming from if it's not DJing?
I mean, don't take my don't take my advice fully, because I'm still experimenting.
Okay.
But I'm believing more so like kind of like as a producer too, because there's a whole bunch of industries. It's kind of hard to say like just one way is going.
Yeah.
When there's a whole bunch of lanes that you can make tons of money from. But I guess in my way is kind of going towards like about audio syncing. I heard that's really booming, and
Like sync licensing.
sync
Yeah.
licensing and stuff like that.
I heard, yeah.
Because that's a more professional manner, you know what I mean? The streaming industry is big.
Definitely gets more money. in my
Exactly.
opinion.
And it all ties in. Like when you're working with artists, you're trying to work on streams. And I try to just work on all ends, you know what I mean? Because I'm still finding things out. And, you know, you just gotta like try, like rinse and repeat. Try to test things and fail, you know? Troubleshoot everything. Kind of like a scientist, I see myself. You know, always be very analytical and observative. And that's where you're going to see progression.
Bet, bro. Bet. All right, so this is going to be the last question of the interview. Seeing how this is for the scene of Miami music in particular, what's the one thing you would change?
Say that question again?
For the scene of Miami, the community of all artistry in Miami, what's the one thing you wish it would change?
You're saying music-wise?
Music-wise, could be how the industry is, could be how people interact.
Business-wise too.
Okay, that's a good question. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like in the music industry, like I seen like a lot of scams going on, and it's not like the industry's not really becoming as pure as it seems over time. There is true people that's still in it, that does it because they love it, and you know they're passionate about it. And there's people that are in it just for the money, because I can see a lot of people using each other just for their ignorance, like what they don't know, to make a quick dollar. You know what I mean? Whole lot of
intention behind what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But it's really easy to get into the industry for the money, because there's a lot of people that lack the knowledge to really understand what's going on behind the scenes of the business side. Because it's really easy just to see a nigga rap and, you know, get caught up in making beats and all that like fancy stuff that's at the top, but it's like the glacier effect. You don't see everything at the bottom, like what's going on.
Iceberg.
There's so much pieces to the puzzle, more than just rapping and making the beat when you're really in the business, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
Whole lot of stuff.
Yeah,
shit.
I like that.
You got a question?
Stacks, it's about the end of the interview. I want you to plug everything you got going on, anything you feel like people should know about, you know what I'm saying? Any message you want to spread to the people. Say it now.
I appreciate everybody for allowing me on this, first of all. Shout out Room 3. Shout out Isa Empanada, man. We're serving the empanadas upstairs over at Skatebird, man. 5 empanadas. So you can check us out on Instagram at ISSA Empanada, Isa Empanada. My Instagram, my personal is OG Stacks _ OGSTACKSSS _. You can catch me on YouTube, STACKSMADEIT, all that stuff. Facebook. Nah, I don't got Twitter, Snapchat, none of that. You just get that. And yeah, man, just stay true to yourself. Stay happy. I think that's the mission of life, man. Just be happy and just enjoy the process one day at a time. You know what I mean? We're going to all make it. Just stay patient.
Big facts. Hell yeah. Thank you, Stacks, for coming
All
out.
that.
That's that boy Stacks, OG.
Woo!